Maikelele's turf. And so we have to see, are the Swedes going to be able to bring it back, or is this going to be Izak, the Polish commentator and streamer, who's going to pick up the win here?
All right now, Maikelele sniping away the USP in middle and not hitting a single thing. He goes down to Izak. Captain on captain action again. Nick's waiting for Foxy. He saw that coming. Going to swap up for the USP and call in the cavalry because they're going to head to that B bomb side next, taking down Crasher as well. That is the critical kill. That opens up the bomb side. He's going to get dropped by Lozzy, though. One of the 15-year-olds showing up and showing what he can do. That was always going to be a hard shot to hit, but he actually made it possible for his team to win this round. It's a 2-on-3. They don't currently have a kit picked up, but the bomb is not yet going down. They were waiting for it for a long time.
Oh, they're holding close. He's got Izak's P250 though, so let him channel that energy. Each Swedish player's already got a kill in this, and now, well, there's a little bit of information, but it's a pretty common spot to be holding from Van. Les holding up close. He'll be the first line, first point of contact here as they come charging out into the blender, into the crossfire. Le with both kills, and the pistol start. Now, whether they won the knife round or not, I wouldn't be surprised to think that Izak, they chose to start T-side on Mirage.
Yeah, I would certainly have. Given the history of this tournament here, it makes sense to try and go for it. I got the UMPs, got the 2 AKs here, so I like the fact that they're taking a respectful approach right now against Team Maikelele. They don't want to be giving away the round too easily. Got to be frustrating for Maikelele. When you get that kind of a chance in the middle to fight against the Glock, you feel like you should have it, right? At least one of those kills, but rough start to the second map here for the Swedish side.
What are the shots now? All right, waiting to see, because it's just an eco round coming in here for Maikelele. They forced up with the pistols, but it's still pistols, basically, that both of these teams will be worried about. And what for IzakOOO, I mean, Izak's team's actually been one of the better teams at dealing with these anti-eco situations. That's also been a bit of a plague, a bit of a pest that we've seen so far in the playoffs. Teams struggling to handle these pistol situations where, you know, you win the pistol round, you're going up against a force buy, and you lose against the force buy. Saw that happen so many times in the first 2 days of play. But now, getting into the grand finals here, we're really starting to see the polished teams. And they know how to handle this. Izak finds a kill on Crasher. And it's 3 players remaining here for Maikelele.
I think you can tell Maikelele is trying to move around with the Deagle and find a good position, but he's going to be too late to forced to live here, and that game is done. He actually gets a kill on Louis Guzman, and that's about as good as it could be. Izak coming in with the slightly weird view model there. Makes it look like he's tilting the MAC-10 or the MP7 there. Foxy alone with a 5-7 and some armor to go. That's pretty much it. So, I mean, they lost one of the UMPs. That's manageable. I think they can be happy with this round.
Foxy. Where are the shots? He's just going to stay and, wow. Save the 5-7. All right. Straightforward stuff so far, guys. I mean, this is kind of how it builds up in a map like this. You lose the pistol round, and we're not really seeing the crazy kind of plays coming up from Maikelele. Instead, they're electing to kind of hold and save their stuff for the next round, which is to be expected. Izak, also, that's what I'm talking about. When you don't want to get caught off guard by the pistols, when you don't want to walk into a crossfire, walk into a stack, you have to be slow and measured about taking over the map one quadrant at a time, one section at a time, and moving together as a group. That's slower play, and so we'll be off to a little bit of a slower start here, because now it's another round of pistols for Team Maikelele.
Yeah, not much else they really can do.
Straight A execute coming in here from Izak. I like this. Rinse and repeat.
And not so much of a stack going on from Maikelele, though. They're just spreading all over the map, which I'm not a big fan of. I would have gone for a rush up middle here. Just try and do something. But either way, it's going to be Stomp in first with a UMP. Quick kill on one and a follow-up as well. Whew. That's all they needed.
Thought he was going to take out his teammate there for a second. That was close.
Whatever it takes, Sumler. Whatever it takes.
Some sacrifices need to be made sometimes, Anders. You're right. Next finds Maikelele. Obliterates him. That was a brutal kill. And well, Le caught in a crossfire. Little does he know, he's just going to take the fight straight up with Foxy and lose it because Foxy actually had the Kevlar. Doesn't take any damage. With that 5-7, though, Foxy is just racking up kills. Takes down IzakOOO in the meantime. And this is almost a situation where I want to see him just back off and save the AK. This is fantastic. This is a great find. He gets another kill. Takes down Nex. Yeah. Now it's Stomp and Louis Guzman, the last two alive. He wants to make this even more expensive. If he can take down Louis Guzman, if he can get the kill here and deny that AK, that would be a massive kill.
Man, Foxy's putting on a really impressive show here, but he shouldn't overextend right now. Just, yeah, make them block with the bomb. There's no reason to fight any further. This is a beautiful round coming out of Foxy. He's done so much. And that's going to be 4 kills if we count the bomb here for Foxy and an AK stolen. Very, very well done.
Hats off to Foxy. Guy's wearing a hat, too. Lots of hats, actually, here in the studio today. But that guy, that was a sick round. We got the replay here from Stomp. But you got to give it to Foxy. I mean, he didn't win the round, but it was just like that spiritual victory. I don't know. He just did so much damage to the economy for Izak and saved the AK for this round. So we'll see if he continues to hit those shots. That one-shot headshot potential here. We'll see if he can unlock it.
Oh, Nex trying to hit the shot on Foxy, but not really going to be able to do it. Now the smokes are up, so they want to try and challenge it. And Molotov not going to help him out in any way. Well, actually, Foxy says, all right, I'll give you something for your effort.
Nerves, though. You see that? Both smokes used on the B site. That definitely, when you manage to spot that on the T side, you see both smokes. A, that tells you that your opponents, they're not communicating or they're not communicating clearly. They might be nervous. And B, they're down a smoke on the B site. You can go later on the B site. They're not going to have anything to stop you with.
I think Maikelele showed up in CT spawn just a couple of seconds late, and he misses the shot on Louis Guzman. They don't know there's a guy in shadow, and that could be the big play coming in here for the CT side. They can't lose this round, Team Maikelele. I think they need the mental boost of just winning early on here on their own map pick, but the bomb is still over by B, and there are not going to be any more smokes, as you were pointing out. They just have Crasher, who's boosted up, and the problem is there's a guy coming in from Catwalk as well, so Crasher's going to be in a really awkward position. He's been found out, and he goes down. If Izak hadn't been coming in from that angle, that would have been a great position, but now, not so much.
Very well played. Foxy can't achieve a thing. Nex is there to take him down. And that's Maikelele and Forced to Live backing off the save. Only problem is, that's right. Guess who's hunting? Stomp is here with the AWP. Louis Guzman's going to deny Maikelele, and now Forced to Live is kind of wishing that he had picked up Stomp's op. Not going to get a second chance, though, because Louis is too close. Or will he? Can he sneak his way out here and pick up the op? That would be a big save if he could. Definitely want to hand that over to Maikelele in the next round.
The other problem is he's boxed in right now, and Team Izak, they are full of confidence. They want to try and see if they can take this fight, and they will be able to. So they take out every single one. A team ace as well. They are playing this very well, even after the first initial successful engagements, which is, I think, where I would expect most mixed teams to really make the biggest mistakes is when the beginning is good. Then they say, all right, well, cool, you know, we're 5 vs 3, let's just go, and then everything sort of falls apart. Especially you're playing against a guy like Maikelele. If you just run after you get the 5v3, he can. There's no reason why he can't take out 4 members in a row. You know, if you give it up to him, he definitely will. But they're not giving him the chance, really. That, though, is nice job. Forced to Live with his back turned.
That's pretty solid. That's pretty sick shot. There we go. Next, Crasher is gone. There's the opening kill. Trade 1 for 1, however. Forced to Live with that AK. Managing to do some damage. Foxy holding close with the dig. Not going to find the one-shot headshot. Instead, he gets overrun. And it's going to be Lalsy with the long lurk into Palace. Looking for it. He's going to get it. Stomp is gone, but Louis Guzman to the rescue. Comes in, sirens blazing. Shrapnel already in
But
there.
this isn't done yet. Look at this. Forced to Live can find him on the rotation with the bomb. So if he gets the kill, then all they need is Maikelele to show up. This is a very, very winnable round. Forced to Live, it's in his hands, and he's going to get the spray right through the scaffolding. That will be now a 2-on-2, 55 seconds, and Le going to cancel that smoke, comes charging through. Is he actually going to... No, he waits on the other side. That buys time for Maikelele to show up, but he's waiting on the other side. Do they not realize the bomber is there? I'm sure he must have.
He heard the guy underpass, I think. Because you have Nex rotating over to underpass. Yeah, Maikelele, there it is, takes his time. Very good. Lines the shot up, and this is it, the golden opportunity. Let does not realize that a man is at his back, and there you have it. Maikelele, the Swedish team here, the Swedish roster, they're on the board. They pick up their first round, and it's off of an eco round as well.
It's a nice deal shot for Maikelele, but really it's the return of the 15-year-olds. It's Forced to Live who saves that round. He simply sees it coming. It's so smart because Louis Guzman already got the kill over on the other side. He knew he was coming that way. Once he realizes the bomb and he sets it up perfectly, even instinctively just smokes it up so that if it throws the Molotov into it, becomes really hard to get out and catch him. Oh! Foxy playing with fire, and he's going to get exploded from that AWP. Crasher will be gone down as well. Nex is He's fully shown up as well. He's even ready for Maikelele. That's a triple kill. Man, this Polish team they're really here. They've really shown up today.
Yeah, they're a pleasure to watch, man. They are so good. What a time to change up the pace. When perhaps you'd be expecting them to slow it down, to play default. They just lost versus an eco round. This is it. You know, they don't want to let Maikelele get back into it. They might want to play slow. No, they just go straight B-rush and find the pick. Look at this. This is contact, obviously. Nex is here just hoping to get this kind of shot. But as soon as he does, his teammates are there to back him, and they pounce on the site. No hesitation. That was key. And now, well, look at the situation here. It's the force buy from Team Maikelele. They realize this is getting desperate. 5-1 is the score. IzakOOO way in the lead.
Next, Molotov there to make sure no one's holding on the platform itself, and he's playing it cleverly at the edge of the smoke. I mean, he keeps going the same way every round, but every round he plays it ever so slightly differently, and you can tell Foxy's just not ready. He's got to be feeling at this point like he's just getting outplayed. Luckily for him, Maikelele and Forced to Live are going to try and bring the team back into the round here. 4 versus 3 in their favor now. And the rest of the T side making their way to the B bomb side. Crasher getting caught one more time. Didn't really have the equipment for it. Forced to Live down to 12 health, but he will get another kill in. Still, they got the man lead.
And they have the utility lead as well. So that's something to keep in mind here. They still have some smokes to use. They just need to be clever about it. Exactly. Get a smoke down to block off kitchen. Well played. And now there's still that crossfire between short, and they're going to just focus on window. Maikelele is now out in the open, however. Do they use the flashes that they have here? They have 2 flashes. No, it's going to be a lurk through. And land with the double kill. Now it's on Lalzi. 1v2 in the blink of an eye. He lost his teammates. He's in a bit of a tight spot, but he catches one out in the open. IzakOOO shot in the back of the head. And the bomb is dropped in the open. 38 seconds left in the round.
Lalzi making the noise, and Lev will get the triple. That's actually just very smart play from Lev. Challenging that smoke and walking through it. Great instinctive play coming in from him. Once again, I feel like he's not the best aimer on the team right now, but he actually makes some decent decisions, especially when it really matters. That's 6-1, and the money wrecked right now. If we bring up the scoreboard, you see the people on the B bomb side. Foxy's been doing all right, but Crasher, it's Foxy and Crasher are playing over there. They're having such a hard time holding it right now. What's the answer for the Swedish team? They need to come up with something.
Yeah, Crasher's getting bodied right now. That's tough. And he was the one making a lot of noise coming into this as well, shouting, you know, like, let's go, just trying to get his team pumped up going into this match. But he has expressed, actually, I mean, all right, we can get into that in a moment because there's already been a couple kills here in this anti-eco. A bit scary. Lily Guzman dropping down to 9 HP. The bomb has been planted. No time wasted there, but Lalzi's still up in Palace right now with an AK. But, you know, for Crasher, he's said it in the interviews going into this that he struggles with, like, the confidence and the consistency, and that's something that he wanted to work on in this tournament, and we're kind of seeing it here.
Oh, man. Foxy's put to rest by the grenade. Lalzi not going to try and challenge just yet. They even have a Molotov. I mean, yeah, save the AK. That is not an unreasonable choice.
Definitely when your team is sitting on $2,000, right? You can get a hero AK in the next round. Doesn't matter if Force to Live goes up with the bomb. Irrelevant.
That'd be nice if you could have caught someone with him there, but that will not be the case. 7-1 as Team Izak are just going to continue to make this work for themselves. They've won the first map. There's a chance they could tour the finals here. We've got to remember they're playing on the T side, and as the panel was pointing out, this is the way it's been all along. You know, just playing T side has been easier, but not this much easier, I feel like.
Oh. So close. Such a shame. Well, not if you're a Maikelele fan. That's obviously a very good situation. Let's see, Crasher, wallbang. Not going to get the timing right. I do like the thought, though. Pretty satisfying, and that does a lot of damage for a wallbang. It's one of the better wallbangs you can actually get in CSGO. It does tremendous damage through that wood.
Yeah, actually one of the sad things about the way that the map development has gone is that there are very few places left at all where you can spam through with anything but the AW here and auto sniper. You know, all the AK and M4 wallbangs sort of slowly being weeded out. I wish there were a couple more of them. I understand they don't have to be all over the place, but just some places.
I mean, I get it. If there's a brick wall, okay, maybe you don't just wall bang through a brick wall. But if it's like plaster, like up there in B halls, if you could just put a couple shots through that wall there to check. Yeah. There are definitely, yeah, certain spots, you're right. Huh? Ricky.
If he gets this frag, it's certainly going to spark a rotation. But he makes the noise falling down. That's dangerous. Lalzi on the other side. Now they're pushing into B. Crasher coming up with a kill. That's good news. Gonna go down afterwards to next. And now Foxy, it's gonna be raining men all sides of him. Luli Guzman takes one. Lolzy goes down. Maikelele legged as well. He's gonna get dropped by Luli Guzman, and that leaves just Forced to Live. Again, what can he do possibly at this point in time? Man, this is rough for the Swedish side.
That was some sexy movement, but not enough. Can't get the shot in the end. At this point, you really do have to just wonder. It's starting to just spin completely out of control. And it feels like Mirage is this tournament, the theme of this map has really been T-side, and the team starting T-side tends to dominate, tends to have a fantastic half, and then it's just, they get such a strong lead that their opponents can't really come back into the match at any point. Even in the second half, it gets close in the scoreline, but it's such a huge lead that they aren't able to close the distance and actually tie it up or get the map win. We'll see if Maikelele are going to be able to bring it back, however, because this is their map after all. I
feel like the magic number that we've been hitting so far is around like 10-5. 10-5, you can still do it. Once it goes 11-4 or worse, the team generally doesn't make it back. Like, that seems to be too much of a gap to close. So, yeah, this round, probably not going to be it. But in the upcoming round, they're going to have to do something. Maikelele finding a headshot on Stomp. Not necessarily a bad way to make it work. Forced to Live. Are they going to Molotov him out? They've been doing that for a while now. But this time it seems like they're going to forget about the fire and just maybe walk it in.
They don't have one. That's the problem. Les got a flash, and Nex has got the op. That's it. The utility is over on the A site, and it looks like Luli Guzman has found a way out. Nobody's challenging him. He's waiting for the rotation to come back in through CT. Forced to Live, gonna peek, gets the kill. That's a free rifle for him, but the bomb is already over here at A slope. They're gonna be able to get it out onto the A site here in a moment's time. Exactly, Maikelele playing passive. So Luli Guzman, he's already out. Now, does he check this angle? Does he decide to clear out CT? That's the big question. Boom. Quick reactions from Luli. Keeps himself alive.
It looked like the aim was dead on, and then comes Nex running in straight on to Foxy with the AWP. Now it's a 2-on-2. The bomb has only just gone down, and the backup is here, so Crasher, can he make it work? He was pretty aggressive through the smoke earlier. Now he's going to try for it again. He does a bit of damage, but not quite enough. And with the smoke up here, how are they going to defuse that bomber? Oh, Forced to Live. Hitting a great shot, and now the bomb is actually not planted so well. It's 10 seconds for the defuse. Luli Guzman, he's already heard it. It's going to be a fight, and he hits the headshot. Another clutch coming in for Luli Guzman. He's really stepping up in this grand finals. And I feel like every round at this point is Forced to Live trying to save his team. Like, he's just always the last guy left. Yeah. And it's not like he's not looking for the fights. It's just...
It's his role. I mean, it's his role to... on Mirage, that's what we've seen a lot of the time, is that it's his role to be the flanker, to be the one out on the extremities who's trying to come in to support his teammates, or, you know, right, if the defense is still there, he's looking to try and backstab the offense. And, well, sometimes if the defense keeps getting run over, you're just left alone. And that's yeah, not ideal, for sure. Incendiary, well, what's not ideal is... Oh, the timing! Foxy, pace yourself.
Oh... And actually, that buys a bit of space for Nex to walk in. Now, Foxy. They're walking in on him. Isak will pick up a kill on Lolzy. Flashbang goes out. They're waiting very patiently for him here. Tries to get the shot on the guy jumping behind the truck, and instead it's a grenade on Lair. Maikelele showing up and taking down Isak. Now 2 versus 3. The bomb is up in the hallways. It's going to be Luli Guzman to go and pick it up. And it leaves Forced to Live and Maikelele on the other side. They need this. They must have this.
Stomp was such a hero. I love the flash, though. The timing, and Maikelele going for the no-scope, getting greedy. He manages to bait it out. He gets the shot, the leg. There's the pistol, and there's the kill. Into the 2-on-2. 50 seconds left, though, and this is still a lot of time for IzakOOO to work with, but Maikelele is not willing to waste it. He's going to go charging in, misses the shot, and it's on Forced to Live once again in a 1v2, alone, rotating in.
That's what I'm saying. It's just meant to be. Luli Guzman will take him out, though. I mean, that whole 1v1 between Stomp and Maikelele, that says a lot about sort of some of the muscle memory. Look at this whole fight here. That's in pro players. Look at how Maikelele shoulder peeks. He baits the shot out every single time. So Stomp he's so wired up that he feels like he has to take the shot, and Maikelele knows it. That's a good little demonstration of. I mean, I'm not saying that the others can't learn it, but for Maikelele, that's something that's probably in the bones by now. You know, you just know how that works.
It's impressive, for sure.
But the problem is, the rest of Isak's team, they're still playing so coordinated that, you know, Michael's tricks aren't enough for them to sort of single-handedly make it work. They're playing around him.
And this is a tactical timeout called by Maikelele right now. So, I mean, better late than never at this point, because they are double digits now on T side for Izak. So, going into the second half, Izak's team, they're going to be feeling extremely confident. But like you said, I mean, if they can bring it back to 10-5, Maikelele, maybe it's not too late. You get it back to 10-5, you start on that T side, you win that pistol. Anything is possible, especially when you have star power. Well, star power of the likes of Maikelele, sure, but then, I mean, you have to give it to Force 11 Lulzy. They're still hanging in this.
Absolutely, they are. I mean, we've seen some crazy comebacks in this tournament before, so I feel like it's not. It's definitely not too late, but they've got to start making it work pretty soon here. And again, I would say stop waiting around for something to happen. Go for it. Push 2 people top mid. Have Maikelele be one of them, and let him take some fights and sort of make it work that way. Also, if you're just joining us and you're tuning in, definitely go and invite your friends. I think we're really close to hitting the 150,000 viewer mark, which is incredible. So thanks to you guys for tuning in. Definitely very cool. This event has been so much fun, actually, in the game, but also outside of it. We've just had a blast already. And Lily Guzman, there's Forced to Live trying to do it. This is what he had a lot of success with earlier in the tournament on CT side, pushing into Palace, but he's going to get taken out, man. It's just not their day right now.
Yeah, they're too fired up at this point, Izak. Like losing, like a shot like that from Lily Guzman, instant headshot. That's that you're dealing with a team right now that are just laser focused. They know that they've got this in the bag. It's going to take an incredible play from Maikelele, I think, to turn things around for his team. He's got to be the spirit beast, spirit animal of his team right now. Get them fired up some way, somehow. Rotations coming out towards that A site now from Izak.
Man, he is going to have to go for the full war cry here and just make that work. He's going to have to shout at top of his lungs, and then maybe that will rally the troops. Lulzy is here with him. They are not going to be able to stop them from getting onto the site, but they might be able to stop the plant if they get one of the early kills here. Lulzy very low, and then comes next. He's done it time and again. Jumps over. Maikelele playing at the edge of the smoke. Lily Guzman going to best him for another double kill. Crasher runs right into Le. He heard him coming miles away, and they're stopped with the kill 11-1. My God, Semler, it's a nightmare for the Swedish team here. It's home soil as well. It's cold outside. It's going to be a long walk home. Maybe we can get them cabs.
Maybe, but losers walk, Anders. They don't party. They don't get a drink.
Think about what they've done.
Exactly. What are you going to change? What are you going to work on next? Ponder, you know, what are you doing with yourself?
11-1.
What's fascinating to me is that IzakOOO, they persist in just using this double op. They don't care, man. Double op all day, every day. For a second there, I was holding my breath, hoping that he would drop his aim.
This is dangerous. Every shot they get closer, and eventually he's going to get run over. Stomp just pushing his lock. And Maikelele gets taken down regardless, and they'll bring it back anyway. That was the start they needed, and then it wasn't anyway. Forced to Live goes down next with a jump shot in. Please, can someone put an end to this guy? He just won't stop. Foxy is now in a 1-on-3. And Maikelele's team, you have to remember, they've had a really good run for the quarter and semifinals. They look like they were... I mean, they certainly look like they belonged to the grand finals, but they look like they might even be able to take it. But now, I don't know, everything is coming together for the Polish team.
This is tough. I think Maikelele, his nerves are getting frayed as well. I mean, he's charging, expecting to get the trade kill, and I'm pretty sure exactly. He's wondering, he's calling out, like, where are you to his teammate, Crasher, who took his time to try and get a nade down, ran in and died just the same to Le. So there's some shakiness going on here, some mixed signals that is definitely messing things up for Team Maikelele, whereas Team Izak, they're just this well-oiled killing machine at this point, man. They're unstoppable. They're monsters. 4 rounds away from picking up the title here. 12-1 for Team Izak, and Maikelele is going to finally step into the fight. Takes down Lily Guzman and Palace.
Yeah, close range. The Mag 7. All the pellets right in the face. Lulzy in the middle. Nice headshot on Izak. That's what we like to see. Clear control of the Deagle.
It's the gloves.
It's got to be the gloves, right? Now they're sort of walking into the bomb site here. Just scoped up, Stomp. He's been so good at every range, almost shooting his teammates. That's how high up he is at the moment. He takes down Forced to Live. Oh my God, this guy won't stop.
Stomp is unbelievable. Like, this guy is nuts. Now it's down with both offers. Stomp got spotted on short, but he has the info. He knows that somebody's coming short now, so that's Lalzi. And Maikelele still alive, and he is on the site. Will he find somebody stepping out into the open? Yes, he will, only to die. Next hits the shot, and Stomp is there. Triple for Stomp. What a round from that man right there. And it looks like it's all over. Everything goes right for Maikelele at the beginning of the round. And it's the same as in the last round as well. They get off to the strong start. They pick up the first kill. And then it's somebody just bringing it back. Kicking and screaming for Team Izak.
Yeah, this is very brutal. That was a 3v5 that they just lost. Practically got curb stomped by Stomp there. It's just too much, isn't it? 15th round is coming up. We do have the double op setup again on Team Izak. 3 AKs, a couple of FAMASs, and 1 M4 there on the CT side. Lair already out, very aggressive. They're checking every angle. They feel like they've got it. Crasher goes down. Foxy with a refrag with FAMAS. Goes for it again. He takes down next. That's an important double refrag. And Lalzi doing great work with the FAMAS. That's really working out. 4 kills for Team Maikelele here. They might be able to get the 15th round unless Luli Guzman is going to have one of his star performances.
Always possible. Not counting anybody out on this one, but they seem to know that he's out on A. He spotted the man getting up the stairs. Now it's just a matter of time. Does he go for the peak? No, it's the angle. Man on short. And Luli, he's out. 69, 61. Headshot, wallbang down to 22. This guy's just getting whittled down. And in the 15th round, Maikelele's team will do it. 13-2, the final score at the end of the half.
That's just really hard to celebrate when you win a round like this. You know, you're not going to be too fired up. They are going to have one hell of a T-side performance for this to work out. Otherwise, I'm just not sure how we're going to see it working for them. Simply too far gone at this point, I feel like.
Man, 13-2, that's just a curb stomp. This is nuts. And this is Maikelele's map. I have to remind you, if you're just tuning in, this is a best-of-3 grand finals. Izak's map was Cash. That was played first, and they got a comeback going. It looked like Maikelele were going to take off. They ended the first half 9-6 with Maikelele in the lead, but then Izak came back into it. His team stuck with it. They grounded out, and they ended the first map 16-13 for Izak. Now we're into the second half of the second map, and they're 3 rounds away, Izak, from clotheslining Maikelele out of this final. Stop with the double headshot.
How did that? We didn't need to see slow replay of that. That was too quick. Lalzi does whatever it takes at this point to get back into it, but that was just incredible. Le and IzakOOO left here trying to see if they can steal it away, but Maikelele says no, not this time. He's stolen the USP from one of the fallen CTs, and now Lair going to be walking into a mean 3-way crossfire. Lalzi and Maikelele to close out the round. That's good news. But I want to see that replay of Stomp there. That must have been like 2 clicks to death space. It was so fast.
Please. Like, what was that? Let's see it.
Wow. Madness.
And he's almost got the line on Lalzi as well at the end there. Geesh. All right. Well, action-packed. That's what these maps have been.
Yeah. This is good news for Team Maikelele. If they wanted a chance to make the epic comeback, then it would require the pistol round, first of all. They're challenging the Deagles in the middle, which I'm not particularly a big fan of, I would say. Just put the smokes up, make sure you don't fight them until you're much closer, and then take it to them. But they've done all right so far.
Wait, what? Did somebody just disappear in CT there? Am I the only one who saw that? Was I hallucinating?
I think that sometimes the X-ray outline can linger for a while, and it
that was bizarre.
It happens. 2 people on the B-bomb site, and now Team Izak not sure they can hold on to this. Just not really the weaponry for it, and Forced to Live is having a field day. Even pulls out the Glock, trying to get more kills. He's finally going to be out. Oh, Luli Guzman charging in. But he picks up the Galil. I'm not sure if there were any bullets in it. I don't think there was. But either way, not the worst end to that round.
Got to give it to Luli Guzman. He is a monster. I'd love to see the scoreboard after this, if we can actually take a look and see what the breakdown is for the Polish team, because it's been the trend throughout this entire tournament. It's never really been like one player just outright dominating. It's everybody kind of like, it's almost a rotation. A couple of strong rounds for one guy, a couple of strong rounds for another, and it just kind of carries from there. And so far, I mean, not a fantastic start here for Team Izak in the second half. But this is just a hard eco from them, so we don't really expect too much. We expect them, exactly, to get roasted.
Yeah, that feels so bad when you're in that corner. But now Stomp and Leia coming back into it. They're actually trying to chase down Lolz. He's at 28 health, spraying furiously out of bullets and has to fall back around the corner. Crasher has the UMP and the only one with any real health, but he's in the B bomb site. This bomb plant, I mean, they're going to know it instantly, but they don't have a defuse kit, so maybe this can still work out. Let's see if this is going to work out. The other thing is, they don't have any body armor, and Crasher has that one HE grenade, so if he lands it right, this can work out very well. Or just the UMP headshot there, making their way through kitchen right now. And there's the check. He's going to get one. Oh, he tries to steal the AK. Oh, no.
Unbelievable. That mistake. But I don't think there's enough time. Lily Guzman has to find the one kill. 6 HP. Whooping!
Oh,
no way.
My God.
No way. 6. He's got it.
He's got it.
Real.
Another couple of seconds and it would have gone the other way, but he actually wallbangs his way to a win there. And
oh! What a heartbreaker. I love it.
If there was any doubt that they were going to take this grand final, I feel like winning around like this that's going to be hard to swallow. And Crasher obviously thought that they were one kitchen, one catwalk. So he's, all right, I got this kill. I'm not seeing anyone else again. I'm going to go get the AK. 14-4. They're right into the double op setup that they love so much.
Hey, that was ambitious, I think is the word. Shots there. Maikelele is pissed off. He's going on the hunt. Lolzy will take down Stomp on short. 14-4 the score, and already minute 30, and we've got 3 kills. A very quick, action-packed round already to start things off here. No time wasted. And is he the hero? No, not for long at least.
No, he wanted to be, but just too much action going on Catwalk. Lily Guzman trying to get out, but Crasher will take him down. Nice double kill for the young Swede. And did they bring it back? I mean, I think that was definitely a round where you could tell the Polish team were maybe too fired up. Maybe just too aggressive.
It's one of the lessons you learn, right? That the pros learn, rather, when you're that close. You have to learn how to close it out. Even if you are pumped up, you got to calm down for the next round. Start thinking things through. Treat it normally.
Yeah, keep the adrenaline in check.
Yep.
Not always easy. Well, what are we witnessing? Lily Guzman gone down. They have that 1M4, but they did buy armor in this round, so they invested something into this round, Izak. I feel like they need to calm down. Actually, invested everything into this round. They definitely need to calm down. Nice shoulder peek coming out of Izak. That's the sort of stuff we like to see, even just at a basic level. But yeah, they need to make. If the problem is, again, when you are a mixed team, if you end up losing, you know, the next 6 rounds in a row, how do you mentally sort of stay hyped, right? Suddenly you feel like, no, we're losing it. The grand final was ours, and now it's slipping out of our hands. Ooh. Next. He shouldn't be able to do too much here. They have so many grenades. The only way this is going to work out for him is if they fight him one at a time. If he can use the angle well enough to sort of force a lot of 1v1 fights. Maikelele going to go check the corner, and that's the first kill for Next. They almost line up. He's going to get the double. That's not bad at all. If he could have got Crasher as well, my God. But not this time.
Maikelele, what is that? You're going over there to peek with the bomb. Now your bomb is exposed. Woo! Oh, I think he got spotted. Yep, there's a smoke down to block off jungle. Ballet. Do they have the angle? No, they're worried about CT. This is unbelievable. Does he actually manage to infiltrate? He's got an AK now to play with as well. Does he swap out or does he just stick on the dig? Point blank. Hello! Peekaboo! Looking for the other one, but he's not going to get it. So, yeah, that's right. This is unbelievable.
Look at the focus. I mean, again, decision-making is what it's all about here. He could have gone back to CT spawn. He could have, you know, tried to go stairwell like most other people would have gone with that smoke down, you know, try and get the fight over the boxes. But no, walks right through, reads it incredibly well.
Does not care.
Now, no armor, some pistols, but this should be a fairly easy round. Forced to live, certainly having a good enough time. Stomp will get the 1, but looking like it's going to be a 7-14 scoreline here very, very soon. So this is not done yet. We need a bit more out of the Polish team. Just keep the fire burning, keep the pressure on. Not actually running into the fire layer. That was just a metaphor.
It's kind of cold here, man. Maybe you just need to warm up for a minute. Real quick.
Yeah. But Remind me not to go on any survival trips with you, Samler. That is not how you live through the cold winter. Just like if you're ever on an island and you only drink salt water, don't do that either.
No,
it doesn't work.
It's not pleasant.
It's basic survival tips.
This is interesting. I mean, we have the half buy coming in here from Izak, and they're going for the gamble. It is going to be the... I'm wondering, is that going to be a flash going into pit right now? There it is, the flash. It's impeccable. Do they get more out of it? Yes, they do.
Oh my God! 1 flashbangs. How many times have we said it? A $200 investment, and that's what you get. And no one managed to turn around on Team Maikelele, forced to leave, taking a fight up here with Stomp, but I mean, their hearts have got to be racing right now. 2 more kills, and Team Izak are going to win the challenge here. It's a kill for the captain against Crasher. Now it's on Forced to Live, and they know where he is. He just got the kill up here. He's boxed in. They have the bomb as well. This is heartbreaking. 1 on 4. He's trying to make it out, but he's going to go down, and that is it. I mean, what more can we say? I don't think they can do anything at this point.
Your hearts must be broken.
You lose a round like that. That surely is the finishing touch.
Ah, that flash. Look at that. And then, of course, lining up point blank. Nex is there to help, obviously. You can see the spray there. It's Ludwig picking up the kills, but they peaked together as a team behind the flash. Just picture-perfect work coming in from IzakOOO and his lot.
And there's slightly more money than I thought in this round, Team Maikelele. So actually I thought they were going to be mostly on Tech9 and Galil, but they had a bit more going for them. That's very good news. That means they can technically continue to fight. Surprised that they are able to stick in. This Crasher, he's angry right now. Gets the 2 opening frags. Forced to Live takes down Nex now. Stomp and Lei are left. And Lei is going to be going down now, at least Stomp. So, wow. They took that round very personally.
Get the heart going again. Because we got a while left, it looks like. They just, they're winning off of these, it's almost like fluke rounds, it feels like, because when it goes toe-to-toe, Maikelele's team, like, they get pissed off and they hit all their shots. So, Maikelele, like, they just need to figure out how to stop Team Izak from winning these eco rounds, basically. Eco rounds.
Love it when we get a demonstration of what Stomp can do here. Gonna miss a shot, but you see his movement is so good, taking down Lolzy and almost getting the kill. So close. There's the one on Crasher. He's so incredibly dialed in. Eventually goes down to Maikelele, but he's got everything going for him. He's got the beard, he's got the mohawk, he's got the name, the branding. So someone get this guy an agent and get him on a team.
He needs to get a shirt where it's like a boot tread and like there's an op or like crossed ops in the heel of the boot tread. Something like that on the shirt. Just saying. I'll take 10%. All right, so I mean, really, I'm just more impressed with the individual plays here, but more importantly, they just have they have such a large margin for error. Again, pistols, however, so be careful. Ludwig goes on with the M4. Double spray. No, just the 1, but look at the damage. They're so low on Maikelele's side now.
Oh, no. Not like this. It's going to be a 2v1. Forced to Live. He's going to have to try and do it one more time. It is map and match point here for Team Izak. And Forced to Live. He's not got the bomb, but he is top fragging at 24 kills. I mean, he's out-fragging everybody on his team. And Lolzy, the other 15-year-old, is at 18. It's the 15-year-olds that are doing all the carrying on this team here at the Grand Finals. Again, more sign that there is perhaps more up-and-coming Swedish talent that we were aware of. He's going to fake it with a flashbang, pretending he's still on the side of the map when he's in fact in middle. That's also some good thinking. This would be an almost unreal clutch for him to try and win with this little HP. And especially because Team Izak they're playing it perfectly as well. They've got the buddy system going. They have to be careful about their spacing for that very reason. Because there's no possible chance for IzakOOO now to return. He will be able to get the shot only because he was standing out in the open in the off angle. But that is it. Izak will be the champion of this Join the Republic event. What a play. Very, very impressive. And yes, congratulations indeed. We know obviously Izak will have a lot of his streamers or his stream watching the show here. So they're going to be excited that their hero ended up winning. But what a collection of players. He managed to choose, you have to assume, just the right players from Poland. Very, very good job. I fully expect to see at least some of these people making a shot and actually trying to get into sort of the professional tier at some point within the next couple of years. Much of it, I think, will depend on how much help they can get. And there's some retired talent in Poland out there that could want to help them up. Or maybe just, you know, Papa Pasha or somebody else has some time left on their hands that they could maybe, you know, school them a bit. Virtus Pro did it themselves when they picked up Yali and Snacks early on, right? They were young players as well. And that fully worked out. No reason why we can't continue at this point here. I mean, this is interesting. And got to say it as well on Team Maikelele. They had some players as well. Forced to Live. You saw them at the end there. 15 years old, and Lolzy as well. So I'm excited. I definitely am. This is much more than I actually thought we'd get out of this tournament in terms of player talent. So that is some interesting news. All right, I think we are just setting up to have a conversation with the Polish team. They're obviously very excited, so they just got to get around. You can see the Swedish team definitely taking it seriously as well. This wasn't just some fun thing.
Exactly. I mean, Crasher in particular, man, he was one of those guys who was really pumped about this, but Forced to Live, Lolzy, these guys,